give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with, now they looking nervously. And I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe, I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
Fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
I wake up every minute with a fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, so until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Keep up
Hello, hello, and welcome back to my Mind Over Your Matter. My name is Rick. Let's turn on the cameras. Oh, thought I wasn't gonna come back on here, huh? Thought, Rick did a show for almost 7 hours with Mr. Doc Illusions. We're sure he's pretty tired. Yeah, you're right. I am tired, but I ain't tired for another smoke. You know, I like to smoke. And I rolled up 2 joints for this show. I might not smoke both of them. I might leave one for tomorrow for the movie, but we're going to have movie time tomorrow. Don't know what time, but we are having it. Smells so good. I have a hoodie on because I was outside. I was running errands, getting things done, got everything accomplished, and now I'm here with you. This is amazing. If you want to come onto the show, you're more than welcome to. I did put out a link to the show. So if you want to speak your mind, but come correct. We're going to kick you out to the left. Go ahead and pin that message. So that way I don't be bothered with that. And I'm going to light up this joint. I did went to the dispensary and I picked up some medicine. And I'm going to try it out right now to see how magical this is going to be. Just let it get it all heated up, burned up. It looks like a candle when I light it up. Looks like my little candle, and I get to make a wish. And here we go. GG, how you doing? Hope that Christmas tree is up already. I want to see pictures. I want to see pictures of the Christmas tree. I wanted to hang my tree upside down, but I didn't have a way of doing it this year. I mean, there is a way, and there's still a chance for me to do it, but I would need to invent a little something to do it, to hang the tree upside down. It's like, you gonna hang that little tree upside down? Oh, hell yeah. Put that son of a bitch sideways or upside down. And then we're going to stick it up someone's ass. And it ain't mine. Let's turn on more lights. I feel like I need more color. There we go. Give the dragon a little bit of color back there. Well, I hope everyone had a great day today. I hope you were able to express yourself the past 24 hours. Because surely I did. I had to, because I saw a fucker that I don't like on someone else's channel. And I had to put that motherfucker in his place. Because you know what? Those type of people, they like to run. They like to hide. They peek out and they put their little 2 cents out. And then they go running into a little cave. As the little cowards they are. Fuck that shit. All masks are coming off, baby. That's why I got this beautiful mask right in front of me. You know, this mask is just not to be here just for decoration. No. This mask is very powerful. It's exposing everybody for who they are. And they can't handle it, and they're exposing themselves. Like rapid fire. And it's amazing how this is working right before the upcoming year. Got to throw away three individuals that you don't like or want in your life. Put them in a piece of paper. Write it down. Write those 3 individuals. Put it in a piece of paper. And make sure, you crumble it pretty good. Get a motherfucking lighter and let it burn. And those are the 3 that you're going to eliminate for this upcoming year. You got 30 days to do it, so you got some time to think about who you want to put on your list. Sure enough, I got some on my list already. And if you have more than 3, that's fine too. Sure. That is fine. Got to get rid of those trash out of your life, that negative energy out of your life. People that are not progressing, people that are not helpful, people are not being there for you. Why have them in your life? Like, they're a bunch of leeches, and we got to burn them off. And this is the time to do it. This is the perfect time to do it. You know, just get these leeches off and have them suck something else. Here, suck on some shit. Throw a leech on it. Oh no. Yeah, you're full of shit now. Hey, Seven Serpents. How you doing, brother? How's the night going for you? I hope you'll be getting out of work soon. It's already 11:07. You should be out of work. Tomorrow's movie, because it's not for today, it's for tomorrow. It's probably going to be a morning event. The movie we're going to be watching is Exorcist Believer. We will be watching The Exorcist. That's what's up. I want to see that Christmas tree. Did you already put the candy on the Christmas tree? That's like the most important for me when I was a little boy, because I used to love the rainbow candy canes. I didn't. Oh, the regular candy canes were pretty cool, but I used to love the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Mrs. Savage working. She works hard for a living. She works hard for that money. So hard for that money. Oh boy. I admire her strength, because I used to work overnight, so I know how hard that is. At least when I did it, I worked in the hospital, and I had to deal with dead people. So, it was always very interesting. My job was very interesting, for sure. It was funny because, like, the show that I used to watch back in the days, way back in the days, it was an HBO show. And the show's called 6 Feet Under. And it's a pretty good show. If you get the opportunity, you can watch the whole season. It is going to take you a while to watch. So definitely going to be doing a lot of bench watching. But very interesting show if you have not seen it. Go ahead and watch it. This is a smoke chill show. If you want to come in and smoke, come and get the smoke tonight. The smoke is feeling good. I'm trying a little bit of this hybrid. I mixed it though. I mixed it with indica because I'm not 100% on hybrids. I don't really like hybrids, but I mixed it up with an indica, and it's making me feeling pretty chilled for sure. Definitely making me a little woozy here. A little woozy. A little tired. Shit, I've been up since 3:40 something. I went back to sleep around 6-ish. Then woke up like around 11. And then, like, I was a participant in Mr. Illusion's, Doc Illusion's show. From early this morning, I was on there. And this evening, actually afternoon, I was on there for 7 hours. So I was like, I need to do something for my channel. Can't go without some kind of content. I mean, it's going to be a short show, yes, that's a given, but hell, we can make it a good show, a good short show. It's kind of hard to do short shows with me because I don't control the narrative. The narrative comes to me. You know what I mean? It's like when someone comes in and they have something they want to say, and then I have to say something also. It's kind of like it's that tug of war. When my battery's running low on my watch, but this battery is not gonna go low because it's fully charged. Seven Serpents, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, Rick?
Hey, how you doing, man? You ready? You got your smoke?
I'm getting it ready right now.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Seven. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, darn it. I am so sorry that you're working your butt off. But we're gonna smoke for you, Mr. Seven. I'm gonna have you on my thoughts every time I take a puff. Hopefully that makes you feel better. I know it sucks. Shit. I wish you could smoke at work. You imagine?
Yeah.
I think it would be more productive if people were smoking. Because they'll
Yeah,
be
well,
all.
I mean, mostly what I did, well, just different types of construction, mostly electrical work.
Mm.
But it's almost, I mean, that's just a given. Everybody smokes up every day.
I know. It's like, man, it's when it gets stressful. It's when you need your smoke the most because that's what keeps you mellow and makes you feel good and be like, all right,
Yeah.
any problems that come my way, we'll just solve it. Let's not get mad. Stay glad.
Yeah, shit. You go to like a big construction site, man, you can pretty much get like any drug there is. 'Cause,
Yeah, you
you
got
know,
you got
it becomes like a whole little subculture community there.
you got the pharmacists. You got
Yeah.
like the one that's the pharmacist, the one that's like that sells the weed. The other one sells the pain pills. The other one sells like everybody's selling
Yep.
shit. What the hell's going
Uh,
on here?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Mexicans they bring them. They bring it. Oye, mira, quiere
Yeah.
poquito? Poquitos, poquitos. How much is poquitos? Oh, you my friend, man. I give it to you for $30. It's okay, $30. Fuck it, just give it to me. Yeah, but oh man, those days construction. Oof. And you still doing that? You still doing like? But you were more on the forklift, no? Or what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, I was driving a forklift around now.
Man, that's badass. You know, they wanted to train me back in the days to use the forklift and everything. Man, those things are pretty scary. They're very intimidating for sure.
It's really small though.
Yeah, because like you gotta be careful, and you have like all this overhead that you gotta watch out for, and you don't want all this
Yeah.
shit crushing you or falling on top of you or falling on top of anybody or falling. Period. I've seen videos before, and I'm like, oh no,
Oh
oh.
yeah, I've seen some of them crazy warehouse videos where shit just starts falling down like dominoes.
The one with the bottles, the one that was just splashing bottles everywhere. Like, oh, I wouldn't want his job. Like, and everything was just falling down. I was like, oh no, oof. Yeah, they wanted to train me on it, and I was like, nah, I'm good. This is when I used to work at Home Depot. This was one of my early jobs as a youngling, and I moved up so fast in that company. I was surprised how fast I moved. Like when I got hired as a cashier, and by the end of the year, I was already a head cashier. Like it was
Yeah.
easy. It was so easy. It's like math, language arts, pretty much. Have to be bilingual to deal with the people I dealt with, because where I worked at was in Hialeah, and Hialeah, it's an Indian name, but it's full of Cubans, and there's a lot of Cubans in Hialeah, and you know, and the store that I worked at was the number one theft store in America. The number one theft store. Go figure, right? So I was like, these motherfuckers are just sneaking it through their fucking skirts. I don't know. These guys, they would come in and they just walk out with shit, and it was just so weird. It was just so weird how that store was so bad with theft. It's because we didn't have proper security for one, and two, like they didn't want to pay for police officers to be outside. At one point, they did because it got too crazy. Like we were losing millions and millions of dollars, and it would be cheaper hiring police to do security, detail security to slow down the theft. But you would have never imagined the amount of theft, in-house theft, meaning we had so many individuals that were stealing from within the business, and one was trying to steal money from a deposit that was being made. It was like they had like a little ring going on, like between the back where all the tubes go to. It's kind of like a little bank system that Home Depot has. Well, you will call up and you tell them, look, I'm sending something to the chute, and they're like, okay, and I shoot it up, woof, and they get it and they count it and so forth, and they balance out my till at least. But this one time, this guy, he had came in early in the morning, and he worked in the front end. He was a front end supervisor, and he came in the morning and stole the money from an area where, for one, I don't even know why that money was being sent there. Two, like, it was a lot of money. We're talking about thousands upon thousands of dollars. So they ended up arresting him and the person in the back that was dealing with the banking in the back. And yeah, it was caught on camera. So yeah, it kind of sucks looking at your coworker being carted out with fucking handcuffs placed behind their back. That really sucked. But it's just stupidity, because Home Depot pays pretty good. You know, it wasn't bad at all. Like we got
Yeah,
paid.
it wouldn't be bad.
Sure. Home Depot was good. Lowe's started coming up when I was at Home Depot, and competition, so
Yeah,
forth. But I ended up
that's all
transferring
it is.
to,
Is live now. I think.
yeah, when competition, it's a healthy competition, but it's just like orange versus blue, and yeah, it was just a stupidity. Like they will build a Lowe's right in front of Home Depot. That's how ballsy they are. There's like that's like McDonald's and Burger King. If there's a McDonald's, there's a Burger King nearby. You know, but Lowe's was a bunch of punks, man. They will park their freaking store right in front of Home Depot, and then try to get people like Home Depot's customers to go over to Lowe's. And it is what it is. I got transferred to Orlando. I did a lot of training in Orlando. And it was good. It was a good little job. I mean, for a starting job, it's awesome. It's amazing. You got to take a long ass test. That's the only problem.
Uh,
To get hired by Home Depot. Oh man,
uh,
yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, and it was so funny, right? Because my friend, we're still in high school, right? So my friend was like, "Oh, I want to apply at Home Depot. Hey, you want to come with me?" I go, "What, to keep you company so you go apply?" He's like, "Yeah, all right, fuck it, I'll go. I ain't doing shit." So I go with him. So as I'm there, there's two computers, right? And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna apply." So I was like, "Yeah, since I'm not doing nothing, let me just put an application.
yeah, right.
What could happen?" I put in my application. Well, I started the application and then I had to take this test and did this test and got it all done. Was done like within half an hour, and we left. Right. The
Mm.
very next day, I'm getting a call from Home Depot. Say, hey, Mister Rick, we went over your application you put in yesterday, and we would like to interview you for a cashier job. Would you like to come in? I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, we'll see you at so and so time. All right. So I'm like, damn, I got an interview. And mom was like, oh, shit. What happened to Jose? I was like, because that was his name, my friend. He was like, I was like, I don't know. They didn't tell me shit about him. They only told me to come in for an interview. So, like, I didn't even tell my friend Jose anything. And then I went to the interview and they hired me on the spot. The store manager, he interviewed me and he was like, where do you see yourself in the future? I go, well, if I'm still working here, I'll probably be having your job because I'm a leader and I like to lead and I like money. He was like, this boy's hired. He's hired. I want him on my team. I like his like he really liked the interview with me, and it was like it was a done deal. I they sent me out. They told me I had to go to this cashier college. So I have all my badges and everything there, my certificates and everything from Home Depot.
Mhm.
I got all those little. They used to give out little. They were cute. They were like little Home Depot badges, and then you put them on your apron, and it shows like your accomplishments. I had a lot of that shit, and yeah, and I got the job right. And then I told my friend, I was like, "Hey man, has Home Depot called you or anything?" He's like, "Nah, they haven't called me nothing." I was like, "Ooh," it's like, "Why?" I was like, "I got hmm, I gotta go to work." He's like, "Oh shit, you got a job?" Yeah. He goes, "Where?" Home Depot. He's like, "What?" He's like, "You went there to accompany me." I go, "Yeah, I went to accompany you, but I was bored and I jumped on the computer and I did the test and I fucking got hired."
You leapfrogged.
Yeah. So he's like, "You took my job." I go, "No, no, I didn't, because I was not applying to be no inside outside garden. Hell no. I mean, I love plants, but I don't want to deal with customers' bullshit. You know what I mean? I'd rather work the front end with the cashiers, and at least I can have a good time there where everybody is coming to pay. Because I try to put a smile on their face because they know they're gonna be paying a lot of money at my
Mhm.
register. Yeah, I caught so many fraudulent cards, fraudulent checks. I was really good at catching people. And then they will start running. I go, "Yo, this thing don't check out, man. What's going on?" and stuff. And like, "Oh, no, 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 no. What's that over there?" And then they start running. Oh man, but I could write a book with my lifestyle, like my lifetime of accomplishments that I did when I was young. These could be like really important chapters.
Yeah, I
What
was
was
just
your
getting
first?
ready to go live when I saw you.
Oh
Saw a
really?
notification.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
Damn. What were you gonna talk about? Damn, I feel bad now.
No, that's all good. I kind of I was I was just sitting there like going back and forth, like should I go live tonight or should I wait till tomorrow? But I'm kind of glad I'm waiting till tomorrow, really.
Yeah, tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Oh, Saturday.
Oh, actually, you know what? I just
Yeah,
remembered. Me and Mrs. Seven are doing a live stream tomorrow. Yeah.
nice. What time?
Mm, probably like mid to late afternoon.
Yeah, so she could get her rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do a movie time. It's gonna be like a movie chill time that I could have people come and watch. We're gonna be watching The Exorcist, Believer, and I want to add more people to come on and watch because it's pretty cool when we watch as a group. The last group was like Paula, Moontang, Doc was in there too. Um, yeah, I was there. Albie was there. So it's like a good little group, and we watch the movie. Everyone stays quiet during the movie, and then at the end of the movie, we talk about it. It's really cool. I like it. But yeah, what was your first job, Mister Seven? Like, what was your like? Because I had little jobs in the beginning. Like my first job was like Little Caesars,
Hmm.
but Little Caesars back then is not the same as Little Caesars now. Like they got it easy now. Back in the days, we had to bust our ass making dough, cutting the cheese, making the sauce. Like it was like a real pizzeria, and we had to make all that shit in the morning. So we would go. First thing we would do was start making the dough because that's the most important. Get the dough done
Yeah.
and hand rolling them and putting them in the trays and stacking them up in the fridge. And oh man, and then the cheese was a bitch. You had to cut up the cheese and then label them, put them in the freezer too, in the fridge, and then the sauce. I think the sauce was the most easiest one because it was a 1-to-1 between sauce and water, and it came with a seasoning pack that you just put it in on the sauce, and then you swirl it and you twirl it, and you're like mixing it really good, and then you put it in the walk-in, and it's ready for later on in the evening. Did all that before even having one customer in the store. Did a lot of work, man. Little Caesars is not easy. I got up to assistant manager. I was what 17 years old when I
Hmm.
became an assistant manager.
Yeah, my first job was Taco Bell.
Yo, you would have been my best friend. I would have traded.
Yeah. I
I
was
was like,
still
yo,
I was still in high school working there.
oh yeah, oh man, I would have traded food. I was like, yo, hook me up with some Mexi Melts. They don't sell them anymore, but those were my favorite because they were small and they were so juicy. The Mexi Melts. I would trade you Crazy Bird for some Mexi Melts.
Yeah, I used to love Mexi Melts. And
Yeah.
pocket tacos. Remember those?
Yeah. Man, why they took these away from us?
Yeah, I know.
Like, bring them back. Bring them back. I want my Mexi Melt back. I truly miss the Mexi Melt. Like, that was my favorite. Like, I'd rather eat Mexi Melts than eating tacos. Like, it was hot, it was juicy, it was cheesy. The only thing, it wasn't big, but it was good enough. It had a little spice to it too.
Yeah. I used to
Man,
have when I worked at Taco Bell, I would have fried chicken nacho cheese burrito supremes.
mm,
That doesn't actually exist. I would just like make my own shit. I would
I
take the chicken that was supposed to go on there and throw it in the taco shell fryer and fry it.
that's what we used to do too. We used to be inventive, right? We actually came up with the idea of the cheese crust pizza because we went to the store. We had a Publix that was right next to us. This is in Florida. We had a Publix, so my stepfather goes, "Hey, go get some of those string cheese. I want to test something." So fuck it. He gave me the money. I went over to the Publix, got a pack of string cheese, and went back to the restaurant. So I gave him his change. He's like, "Watch what I'm gonna do." I was like, "All right." So we opened up the string cheese, and then he was making the crust of the pizza, but he was wrapping it with the cheese, and then he'll put a light sauce on the pizza, and then he'll put cheese on it, and then he'll put a couple of toppings, and then we throw it in the oven. Let me tell you something. That pizza was so freaking delicious with the string cheese in it. Like, I know we weren't the ones. I mean, we had invented it in our store, but I feel like someone took it and ran away with it and then made profit off of it, and we didn't get shit from it. But yeah, I'll never forget that day. That pizza was super good. Um, and I was a big pizza dude. Like back in the days, I used to love Little Caesars because I used to make the pizza, so I know it's good pizza. You know, when I have my hands on it and I'm the one making it and prepping it and everything, you
Hmm.
best believe I was always busy. When I was there working, it seems like the people knew I was there working. So it would get busy. It would be like nonstop. I'm like, give me a chance. Give me a chance. And you got to be quick. I was pretty quick, you know. But we had a good team. We were always trying to make fun and entertain and laugh, you know, try to laugh, even though some of the employees are fucking always pissed off, but we'll always try to find a way to make them laugh. Um, yeah, because it makes it easier when you're working when everybody is in a good mood. It's like you come to work, you look like a fucking octopus. Like, what the hell's going on here? It's like octopus do smile. They have faces. They can smile. Yeah, man. I miss my days. Like, I would love to write a book about just my life. This is your life, and people could read on it because it's very interesting. It's just super unique. And everyone has their own life history, you know? If everyone took the moment and write down everything they did in their lives from your very first memories of a youngling growing up until now, and then all the decisions you made, all the decisions that you didn't make, you know, how that changed the fabric of your life. You know, a lot of decisions could have taken you in a different path.
Yeah.
You know? So I always say, if you have the patience to write down your life, it would be a good read for others to look in and feel what you went through, hear what you went through. We all went through some crazy shit.
Yeah,
We
it's
all,
been a wild ride for sure.
yeah. It makes you want to fucking smoke another joint. For me, I'm like, huh. I mean, like I said before, I was like, my life is hard to live. It'll be a hard life to live, but we have one life, and this is the life was given to us. The challenges that was put before us, and we navigated through hell and high waters, sickness, like deaths, so many like nights of crying, so many daytime cries, so many like frustration moments, and all your decisions that you made to get to here. That's like, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Man, I just remembered I'm off tomorrow. That's great.
Yeah, that's right, brother. You off tomorrow, Saturday.
Yeah.
I look forward to Saturdays because you
Oh,
tend to do a show in the morning on Saturdays while I'm sleeping. I was like,
oh,
no, I woke up and you had finished your show. I was like, darn it.
I
I
love it
watched.
when I forget and then remember that I got the day off. It's like I get to have that good feeling all over again.
Nice. That's a good feeling, right? Knowing that
Yeah.
you're off and you're like, you kind of catch yourself. It's like, wait a minute, I don't have to work tomorrow. Oh, yes, I get to chill tonight.
Like instant relax. Ah.
Hell yeah, this is going to be a two joint show for sure. Yeah. Ah, I don't know. For some reason, government came to my mind. Why about the government? What the fuck is going on? Oh, they expelled this dude from Congress.
Oh yeah. I haven't
The
really been keeping up with news in the past
what's
few
his
days.
what's his name? The one that's the drag guy, the guy who from New York. He's fuck his name. I don't even remember his name. I don't even care for him to be honest with you, but he's such a clown. And he made it into freaking Congress. Like, do you guys know his name? Someone in the chat. I don't want to look in the phone because that's cheating. I wanted to use my memory to remember. I can see his face. I just can't remember his name. He's the one with the glasses. He looks like a pervert. he looks like keep your kids away from him.
And Mrs. Seven's first full-time job was updating a county council database.
Ooh, Mrs. Seven. Full time. That's what's up.
Yeah, I worked at Taco Bell, quit there, then worked at Pizza Hut for a while. And
Ooh.
then after that I got a job putting in like tile floors.
Okay.
And then that's kind of just from there I just jumped from different construction job to different construction job really.
Okay. You're a floater.
Yeah.
You float
Yeah,
around.
I've done plumbing, electrical, HVAC, roofing, flooring,
Now you
um,
do this. This
and
is
carpentry.
this is commercial or you do
Yeah.
residential.
Um, I've done both, most of them.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you're more active in the commercial.
Yeah, I like commercial better.
Yeah, I know you have a handyman. Holy shit, Mrs. Seven, you're so lucky. Like you literally have a handyman that could like you can work his tools. Oh boy. Hey, that's great, man. That's more power to you. The more you know, the half the battle you got to be dealing with. You know, knowledge is
Yeah.
power, and multi knowledge from different things. It's it's just more beneficial.
You know, at some point it like clicked that like fairly early on, I was very drawn to the god Waylon Smith.
Okay.
Uh, and I think about like my whole life just going through different like construction trades and just, um, very invested into work. Uh, but then that's kind of the whole story of Waylon Smith is they kidnap him because he's really good at like making blacksmith stuff. Um, they
Hmm.
kidnap him and like cut his hamstring so he can't walk and escape.
What the? Wait a
Um,
minute. What?
and then
How,
like
this is
they,
a story or a
yeah,
movie?
it's a story. It's like an
Holy
old.
shit!
It's like one of the oldest like um dramatic stories. There are.
This is some misery shit. Hold on. I wasn't ready for that. My conscience wasn't ready for that. I was like, wait a minute, cut his hamstrings. Shit, I remember when I pull it. Now when I pull it when I'm sleeping and my hamstrings get pulled for some reason, I have to like stretch out like I'm being electrocuted, and that hurts. Oh wow,
Yeah,
dude.
they
All right,
they
so
do that, and they take him to like an island, and um, kind of lock him up there and make him work as a blacksmith and make stuff for him, so he can't escape. And but it's like the way he gets out of it, he just works like crazy. He just goes overboard. He's the god of the grind. Um, and he ends up like he gets all their stuff, but the whole time he's making his own things like to mechanisms and stuff to make his escape. He's got like a trick chest that ends up chopping their heads off. When
what?
they come in there, they go look in the chest, and the chest falls down and chops the people's heads off. He makes a flying machine because he can't walk, so he makes this flying machine and like that and flies away. And has these like bags of rocks, and he just drops them on him as he's going.
What? Is this
But
is there a movie to this?
oh man, they should make it a movie.
Oh man, I will watch it. Man, and but this is a story. But is there a book to the story?
Yeah,
And his name was
Waylon Smith.
Waylon Smith. I'm gonna look into that because holy
All right,
shit!
but look, here's the crazy part. Um, so I had this god I was drawn to, very early on. Now I look back and it's like I kind of realized, damn, my life like matches this, which is crazy enough. Okay, then I meet Mrs. Seven.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm hopefully very soon going to be moving there to Swindon. Guess what's in Swindon?
Oh boy!
The Wayland Smithy. It's the place where the actual like ancient mound thing is.
No,
Yeah,
are you
it's
kidding
like
me?
all. I swear, it all just like it's all just meant to be.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna live like right beside Wayland Smithy.
Whoa, that is so cool. Oh, it's gonna be so comfortable too over there.
Yeah,
I'm holding y'all up. We're going when I go to UK and you're in UK. Both sevens are UK. I want to go on a ghost hunt. I wanna do a paranormal activity type investigation. With a group, not just us three. Like I wanted to have a professional group and let them know what I'm about and what I do, and they could use me to help with the investigation. That'd be
yeah. Miss
awesome.
Seven, Miss Seven says we're only 10 miles away from the Wayland Smithy monument.
What? Oh, I want pictures. Oh, I want pictures, Miss Seven. Oh, that was gonna be so good. New York City is good for ghost tours. Yes, so we have to do it. Isn't and we have to do it together. I'm gonna bring my stuff. I'm gonna bring my everything. So, and then of course me, because I'm so much of a spirit box than the spirit box itself, because I be hearing the sounds and what they're saying, and I can feel their energy. So yeah, I'll put myself out there. I'm gonna become. I don't want to become famous because I don't want the problems that come with it. When you become famous, it's like more money, more problems. They say, yeah, but the problems are good. Yeah, but it's bad problems too, you know. And I don't ever felt comfortable trying to get to that level. I mean, if I ever did get to that level, okay, fine, you know. But I'm still gonna be doing what I'm doing, but probably be more comfortable. That's about it. But I don't want to be too blown up, you know, because I want to be able to help,
Yeah.
you know. But we're gonna do this, Seven. We're gonna go to York City because Mrs. Seven is recommending it for ghost tours. That's gonna be so cool. But I want it to be not a tour. I want it to be like an investigation. Like I want to be a part of the investigation. I want to be like the special guest. You know, it's like psychic medium, empath, energy reader.
Oh
Right.
man, where I live, there's a perfect place for doing that.
Oh,
Um,
dude, you're close
York,
to the penitentiary.
Yorktown Battlefield.
Oh, look at that. I've heard of that place. Get a lot of walking soldiers.
Yeah, I've heard and seen some weird shit out there. I was
Yeah.
out there one day and I heard like music playing, like the old like battle music. And I know that it wasn't like it couldn't have been anybody out in the direction I was hearing it from.
Hmm.
There's like nothing out there.
We need to do like something like this maybe next year that I could go out there for like a good like 3 days and just within those 3 days or 3 4 days just going to do investigations, like going out to the fields and seeing if we could see any paranormal activity, which I know I'm probably going to see. So I just want to experience it because
There's a
it's a
lot there's a lot of weird shit out there. There's no building there, but there's a place out there where it was George Washington's like secret um hideout where only like Freemason initiates could go.
wow.
Yeah. But they've still got like little markers out there to like show you where the spot was.
That's so cool. That's so cool. You know how secrecy used to be back in the days.
There's a graveyard and a bunch of the graves got pentagrams on them.
What,
Yeah, it's a very strange place.
dude? What part? What part of Virginia this is?
Um, right on, almost, yeah, right on the East Coast, pretty much.
Okay, okay. So it's right. It's close to the highway because if I drive down, I'm coming down 95. Because you're not that far. I
Um,
was.
yeah, it's like probably 45 minutes from 95.
Let's see. So it's like I could take that drive. The only thing I have to pass through New York. I hate crossing the fucking bridges in New York. Especially that George Washington. I really don't like that bridge. But you got to cross it in order to get over to Jersey, and then head past Delaware, and then cross over the Delaware River, and then get into Virginia. See, but I don't want to go to because if I do something like that, I would like to stop by like Washington D.C. and check out the monuments and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it, but I don't want to do it while this da 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 is in office. I don't want da 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 in office. I can't I don't feel safe around there. It's just I don't know. It's just I don't trust Washington D.C. You know, I don't trust the people there. I don't trust them. They're very sneaky, fishy, very opportunistic. They say one thing and then they do something else. They'll run on a promise and they'll come and renege on on that promise. But yet they get to stay in government and nothing gets done. What type of government we're running? This is stupid.
Yeah, I haven't even slightly concerned with voting in a long time. It don't matter.
The only voting I want to do is if I'm going on a vacation or not. If I'm going to UK or not. That's the vote I want. Yes or no. I'm like, I'm going in August. I promise I'm going in August. I'm going to the Netherlands. And then I want to go to UK because I've never been to UK. So, and those that live over there know how to get around. So you guys easily could be my tour guides. Just to help me because I'm so foreign. I would be like so lost. If everyone was to leave me behind, I would be like completely lost. I would need my phone to take me around.
The
That's
only
crazy.
reason I want Trump to win this time is just because I want to see liberals have a meltdown again.
Yes, I do too. And not only that, I want to see people go to jail. I want to see people disappear.
Yeah, right.
Like I think this time I think Trump needs to just go and just expose the truth and everything that the Clintons did, the Obamas, the Bushes, everything like down the line. Just expose them. It's like this is what you had in government. This is what they did. They used y'all. They took the money and they ran with it. How come Biden's not getting like in trouble for all the millions that he got from people that were donating supposedly to him and his family? Why is he still president of the United States? If this would have happened to Reagan or even like I would say Carter, like they would be expelled. They would be thrown out of presidency. They would have been in contempt. They would have been like, oh, they wouldn't be president. They would have kicked him out of office. But how come this one gets to stay in office with all the corruption he did? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like I'm so fucking confused. So he's allowed to do and collect millions and millions and millions of dollars, and his grandchild that's about what 2-3 years old was getting millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. The bitch doesn't even know how to count. Like how she has a bank account. So it's like a lot of fishy shit he's done and sneaky stuff, and the media they don't press it. They don't press it on him. Like he's like one of the softest presidents we ever had, ever in this country's history. Like right now, I'm fearful. Like well, to be honest with you, I have a lot of fear for 24.
I mean, the media is the mainstream media is just basically an extension of the CIA anyway.
Yeah, it is.
They're not giving you news. They're giving you what the government's trying to program you with.
Exactly. That's why I don't watch the news so much like that. Like I'll watch from certain people and then make my opinions on it. But I can't watch mainstream media like that. I can't turn on the Fox News and just start watching it. You gotta be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, nah. Like I go by how I feel with my energy. Seven. You know more than me.
Yeah. I mean, I get all my news just from, like independent people out there just on social media and stuff. I trust that more than that may or may not be right, but whatever the government's putting out, it's always going to be wrong.
Oh boy, it's just when is it gonna stop? Right? It's not because the beast continues. We're here talking about it, but are we doing anything about it? No. So they still win. The only way if Trump comes in and says, "Listen, enough of this bullshit," it starts like getting people out and cleaning up, truly cleaning up Washington.
Yeah,
Man, I have a fear for his life.
I heard France is popping off like Ireland was.
Really?
Yeah, they're getting
Now,
sick of the immigration there too, and they're going off.
I thought they had issues already over there, and so now they're having issues.
Yeah,
Ain't they having the Olympics out that way?
I don't know.
It's next year. I think the Olympics is next year. I think it's in Paris. So yeah, I think it's in Paris and in France or Paris. It's one of those. They got the Olympics.
I don't think I've even seen the Olympics in a long time.
Yeah, the Olympics is mostly propaganda and over merchandising, and they got to sell their products and push their products out with the athletes, so the athletes look like a Christmas tree full of fucking sponsors all over.
I remember when I was a kid seeing it on TV and stuff.
I used to love it. I loved it. I used to love like the both winter and summer Olympics. They're my favorite. Let's see. Yeah, Summer Olympics is actually Paris.
Huh.
Ooh, it starts July 26th until August 11th, 2024. Fuck. Why? It's gonna, man, it's gonna be busy out there in the Netherlands. Because the Olympics, since it's over there in Europe, it's close. It's in, I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. I mean, it's just gonna be more people. Because I was thinking of going out that way in August, but when the Olympics end, those people want to go somewhere, and they're gonna end up going, Amsterdam or UK, or they're gonna end up trying to ruin my parade. Oh no! Yeah, I'll probably be watching it. I do like to watch the Olympics. I mean, are they gonna allow the transgenders to run with the girls and shit like that? I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. Are we gonna have like a what's her name now? The Jenner one, the Catherine Jenner, or what's her name? Katie. Damn, what's her name? The one that was
Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner. Yeah, but what's her name now?
Um,
Well, it's not her. She's not really a her. It's like a he she thing.
I can't remember.
Damn, Bruce Jenner as. We just need that name. What's her stage? Well, what's her girl name? Please help chat room, please.
It's on-
I know it has to do with like Caitlyn Jenner.
I think that might be it.
Is it Caitlyn? Kate. Oh Lord. Well, How about if he comes back and then wants to run in the female competition?
Yeah, Miss Seven says Caitlyn.
Caitlin, yes, one for the team, Mr. Seven, one for the team. Yeah, imagine that dude says, "Oh, I want to come back. I want to race with the fucking girls." And who's gonna stop him? Like, are the Olympics? Have
Yeah.
they? How far progressive is the Olympics? Are they allowing this to happen, or are they still sticking to the male female gender for their
Huh.
sports?
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I want to know. Like, I'm
Might be a
so
big controversy in the Olympics.
it's like we got a cock in the water, a cock in the water. It's like look at the submarine. Like, what the fuck is that fucking huge cock? Such a beautiful. I used to remember that movie that they would say and it would be like the bird. It'll be like a peacock, and they're like, "Look at that cock," and then it's like it's a peacock, and then they just make fun of it. Like it just keeps going on. It used to be I forgot what movie did that. Uh, they're allowing it for conditions. Oh Lord, that's gonna be the most. That's they're allowing it with conditions. I wonder what's the
Oh.
conditions. Your dick can't fall off. You can't get horny. Uh, like what is it like? You gotta have your chopped off before you compete. I mean,
It's gonna be a mess if one of them ends up winning a women's sport.
I just don't get the gender thing and that stuff and the mutilation of like private parts and it turned listen, you do that type of surgery, you're guaranteed your hoo-ha is gonna look like scrambled eggs. And trust me, it doesn't look nice. You're gonna look like scrambled eggs, and then if anybody looks down there, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?" That's like it looks like the abyss. Like, be careful, you're gonna get sucked into the middle of the hole, like a black hole. Like, I don't understand how men could to want to do this.
I wonder,
I mean,
I wonder if there's a lot of turfs in Paris.
there's a lot of homeless people. I know. Paris is not so clean how it used to be. It's very how you say the immigrants that have came really put a damper to society there.
Yeah, Paris is gone to shit.
Yeah, it's gone so backwards. It's not like how it used to be in the 80s. Like, no. It's just that's once upon a time type of story.
Yeah, the
Because right
saying
now
goes, import the third world, get the third world.
you get what you pay for. You get what you voted for. And that's what happens. The infiltration, and let me tell you, many wars have broke out because of this issue. And the fact that we have so many people in this planet is amazing, for one. Two, like, I'm surprised that they're not attacking each other or going at a civil war, because these are foreigners that are coming in and taking over lands and people's homes, and they infiltrate. And then what's your nation gonna be if they come overtake everything? It's like an internal invasion that's just really, it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah,
And
no one in the UK voted for mass immigration. We were never asked, Miss Seven said.
damn, you see what I mean? The society wasn't even asking, and yet they went behind your backs and did this to y'all.
And that,
And
that new Barbara Specter video was crazy.
I don't know how these people get elected. Like, I think the people they go up to vote, they just pick on whoever has the nicest name, or they want a female in, or nothing, no research on the individuals, no homework, no. They just go by the person's name and if it's part of their party, and that's it. And then you end up with some sorry ass, government workers, and shit goes to hell. And then they're wondering, okay, how can we fix this, bitch? You get out of the office. That's how we can fix this. Let's put some real people in here to really fix the system. There's loops and hurdles in those systems that needs to be tightened down and worked out, because right now things are not getting any better. It's not getting any better. Wait till you get more Palestinians and Israelis and everybody wants to come and mark their territory in UK.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. And then Mr. Seven can't fucking go and be a part of UK. They want to hold him here. That's like bullshit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You're being held hostage here, Seven.
I'm a refugee.
You're a refugee, man. Yeah. But they're holding you hostage here. They don't want you to pursue happiness.
Yeah.
Like, and it sucks because they take your time. They're really stealing your time. You should have been over there by now. I don't know what's going on. Fuck this shit. Mrs. Seven, you're on my side. we're in this together. Fuck the system. Motherfuckers. Opportunistic motherfuckers. Get on a dinghy. Oh Lord. Shit, with the systems that are passing through, shit, we'll get there in about 2 weeks. Now it'll take us longer. It gives me the Gilligan's Islands feeling. That was my favorite show growing up. When I was little, I used to watch it black and white. I remember when it turned color, it scared me. Because I was so used to black and white. I was so used to it. And all of a sudden, they went color and we had color TV. And I'm like, what is that? They're like, that's your favorite show.
Yeah, I used to like Gilligan's Island.
Oh, I seen them all. They're on YouTube. Actually, they have the last episode on there too. I love it. When they get rescued. Well, they rescue themselves in a sense, but they finally come back home. But I felt like they could have done that episode better. To be honest, just my opinion. But it was a funny show. One show that fucking was disturbing to me growing up? One show was fucking Different Strokes. The one show that they had that guy who picked them up as a hitchhiker. Like he was like, oh, I'll give you a ride. Come on my car. And he took Arnold and Kimberly into like his apartment, and then was distracting Arnold, and then put Kimberly in the closet, and then went, and Arnold saw what happened, and then he started like trying to run away, and he grabbed him, and then he put tape around him and put tape on his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went back out to get Kimberly, and then show Kimberly, look what, and it was, that show was, and that was Mr. Drummond's birthday too. That episode was Mr. Drummond's birthday.
I remember that one.
Yeah, I remember it, man. That was traumatizing to me. Like, there's some of them that are traumatizing. There was this one from Little House on the Prairie. with Steve, with what's his name? That London guy.
Yeah.
Um, well, the one that they had the rape scene, like where they had like it was like a rape scene, and that traumatized my sister. It traumatized me and traumatized my sister. I was like, how in the hell does this get into this type of series?
I think my favorite show as a kid was In Search of. You ever see that?
Which one?
In Search of?
In Search of?
Yeah. It had Spock from Star Trek was the host of
Okay,
it.
okay. I have to see it because I did forget a lot of shows. I used to watch a lot of Star Trek. Star
It was
Trek.
good. It was he would go um do stuff like on Atlantis, like Bigfoot, just all kinds of like different shit like that. And
Yeah.
that's way back in the 70s
Mm.
when that was out.
Do they have it on YouTube?
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure they do.
Oh man, you gotta send me a link to it. I want to see it. I have to see it because it's like I grew up in this type of movies and shows. Shit, I remember growing up. What was it? I forgot the name of it. Um, the one with Robin Williams.
Oh,
Um, yes, and
Mork and Mindy.
Mark and Mindy or something.
Yeah,
Mark and Mindy.
Mork
Yeah,
and Mindy.
that one. There was more that he did. He did so many good shows, man. Oh, I remember Alf.
Yeah,
He always wanted to eat the cat. that I think that's when I started loving cats was because of Alf.
yeah.
Because it's a little alien trying to eat the cats, and I'm like, you better not eat the cat. I would be so traumatized if he ate the cat. Don't get it twisted. He always went after that cat too. Oh man,
Remember Small Wonder?
Small Wonder.
Yeah,
Yes.
the robot girl.
Hmm.
That was pretty cool.
I remember the $6 million man.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I had the action figure of him.
Get out of here. You still have
Yeah.
it?
Nah.
Oh fuck. You know why? Oh man, that's worth money.
Yeah.
You know that I have a disappointing story too. I had the crawler from Star Wars that actually crawled,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, and my mom threw it away. You know how much that thing's worth right now? I was like, I was so mad. I was so mad. Put it that way. I was a really big Star Wars fan. I grew up with it.
Got little bunny foo foo's here. Hey, little bunny.
Hey, little bunny, how you doing? Welcome to the late night show. I was in the early show with Doc Illusions. I did an early show. Something woke me up in the middle of the night and told me to go on to the show. So I was on that show for a few hours this morning, like three. I think it was like 3 hours, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and then Doc started another show talking about a test. I'm like, test? So I go check it out, and he got his laptop. He finally got his laptop. So congratulations again, Doc. That's awesome. And I went in there, to help him with his tests. It turned out to be a freaking 7 hour show today. And I was there the whole 7 hours.
Damn.
I had lunch and eat. I'm a diabetic. I gotta eat. But when the 7 hour was over, and then I left that show, I did my errands and I ate and stuff. I was like, damn, I feel like I want to do a late night show. But then you were thinking the same way, and I think I beat you to the punch. Beat you to the
Yeah.
punch, and it's okay because like I'm gonna look forward to your show tomorrow. I know you're gonna come up with something. And hey Eric, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing good. Rolling Hills W. Yeah, man. Oh, you're playing with the bass guitar? That's what's up. That's what's up. That's so cool. I like individuals that are like talented, especially with guitars. I wish I could play guitar, but I have carpal tunnel, so those days are over. Like when I was little, I tried to learn how to play the guitar and everything, but um, yeah, I couldn't really concentrate in a class of like 30 kids at the same time trying to play guitars. And then my guitar was just crappy. Like it was like one of the worst tuned guitars that like it was just horrible. I went to the office. I was like, "Can you take me out of this class? I don't want to be in that class anymore." It's like I can't play guitar if the guitar ain't fucking working. So they ended up putting me in French class, right? I walk in and everyone's like in French saying hello to me. Like I'm like, was it bonjour? I was like, no, this is not my class. I'm not coming here. I had to spend the day there listening to them talking in French, and I'm like, this is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So I went back to the office, and then they're like, well, the only thing we could put you in, and we can sneak you in there is home ec, like home ec, like home ec, like sewing, cooking, all that good stuff. I was like, shit, that sounds like my house. All right, I'll take it. Man, I aced that class. It was so easy. Like, I was stitching, I was freaking sewing, I was cooking. I felt like a house slave by the time I got out of that class. Uh, Man, my voice, I had a nice voice when I was young. Now I'm just really raspy, really really low, but I like good music, that's for sure. Um but it's growing up, it was just weird. It was just weird. I went through so much. One of the girls in my classroom almost burned down the freaking class. Like she left the pan on the fire and had oil on it, and she forgot to turn it off, and the shit caught on fire.
Yeah, I've been struggling through my videos in the morning trying to read.
Yeah, why is that?
Well, just because I wake up, like my voice is just barely awake. I start reading, and it's like I can feel my voice just going down the whole time.
Yes. Like the morning, like this morning, when I woke up, right? Something woke me up, like literally jarred me up, just like from a deep sleep. I wake up and something tells me check out YouTube. I check out YouTube. I see Doc's on, Doc Illusions. So I'm like, let me go in there and start listening and so forth. And then this one girl that was here the other night that got put in her place started going onto that channel acting like I don't know, the little girl that cried wolf. She was there looking for empathy and trying to, I don't know what she was trying to do, because when I got in there, I was like, okay. And then Paula shows up, and then freaking Moontang shows up, and I'm like, oh shit, here comes the Lions. All I heard was like the Voltron song in my head. Dun, 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 dun. And then you have all the lions running, and freaking Paula and fucking Moontang are running. And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta like, I'm a part of this too, so I'm gonna run a little bit. So I'm like, I'm the referee in this bitch, and you know, because I'm the red lion. So my lionesses were they were roaring yesterday, man. They make me so proud. They do. Like I love women when they speak up and they especially if it's something that's hurting them. I like that they get it out of their system instead of holding it in. Because when you
Yeah.
hold it in, it fucking makes you sick. It doesn't make you feel good. You know, it makes you ponder. You don't want that shit. Fuck that. Get that shit out of my system. I'm like, listen, I'm already putting enough poison in me. I don't need your bullshit poison to finish me. Like, no, thank you. But they did what they did. They said what they said. Forever hold their peace. And I couldn't vote on that poll, but if I could, it would not have been no 66. It would have been a lot higher. You know, I wonder who. I can imagine who, but
Yeah, you could have people lurking in there too.
yeah, a lot of lurkers. You know, but a lot of yeah. It's just right now is the moment of the masks being pulled off on individuals, and they don't notice that their masks are off. Like they think they can conduct themselves and like and with their mask off, and I'm like, I see for who you are. You know, I've always had this opinion, or I always had this energy about you, and you just confirming it. Thank you. You know, and that's happening. That's been happening a lot this like past week, and it's still happening. This force, this energy, the masks. I have a beautiful mask right here. Like this was my voodoo mask that I got from New Orleans right here. So he already has his corn. He has his food. He has his coffee, his cornmeal, and he has some over here. He has some candy, and he eats, and he gives me a lot of energy, a lot of third eye energy. This was given to me from the high priestess and also the priest, voodoo priestess, and it was hand given to me by the priest. And he's like, "You have that third eye. This is one of my powerful masks that I have in this shop. No one has, in the years that I've been here, I've never had this feeling of giving this mask to anybody. And now that you come, I feel like I want to give it to you." Man, the goosebumps went so hard in my body. I was like, that was an honor. That was such an honor. And I got it. You know, it was a pricey mask. I tell you right now, this is not cheap. Easily over $1,200. 1,200. And good thing I have good credit. I got good credit cards, and I got them, and it's gonna help me. It's gonna guide me through what I need to, and give me the energy. Not so much attention. He knows I don't like too much attention, but I need some really good, famous individuals to hire me as an energy reader. You know, tell them what I feel about things, and just I think I could be a big help for individuals. You know, it can't be all, but it could be some. That's what the voodoo priestess was telling me. She was like, you don't have any celebrity clients?" I'm like, "No, I have a celebrity friend, you know, but I don't really count her because she plays music. Her name's Lisa Lisa. If you haven't listened to her music, Lisa and the Code Jam, like back in the 80s, yeah, she's a friend of mine. But other than that, she's not a client of mine or anything like that. Like I don't have famous clients or nothing like that. She's like I have a lot of clients, and boy, would they love to talk to you. She told me just like that. They would love to talk to you, and they will pay you. I go, what? They're like easily 20, 30, 40, 50. I go, dollars? You know, thousands of dollars. What? $50,000? She's like, you know, some of these rappers, they go into the clubs and they throw that in one night at women. Easily 50,000 they throw out. You don't think they would throw out 50,000 for you for your type of reading? Boy, stick with what you're doing. You're doing good. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm like, that's what's up. That's, you know, I've had visions of, you know, helping like certain celebrities and so forth. And if it comes upon me, I'll be proud. I'll be happy, and I'll just do what I do best. But yeah, man, it's like, who's your celebrity friend? I'm like, well, if I was to put the highest one, it would be definitely Lisa Lisa. She's definitely a really. I spent how many hours I was with her? Because I got there like around 11 in the morning. I didn't get from there until like 1 in the morning. I was with her for like a whole half a day. I still have my credentials in my bin from that concert. And she didn't even get to perform because it was raining, and I told her it was gonna rain. I told her, make sure you get your check. She's like, she showed me, she went like that with her breasts because she's such a horn dog for real. She went like this and she showed me the check. I was like, that's my girl. That's what's up. Rain or shine, you get paid. She's like, I like you, Rick. I was like, oh, thank you. She started practicing her song. I wonder if I could take you home. I was like, ooh, no. I looked at my friend. I was like, because my friend, he's like, that's how I got the hookup and meeting her was through my one of my good friends. He was the head choreographer for Lisa Lisa. So he started laughing. He goes, be careful with Lisa. She will take you. I go, yeah, I know, but it's not going to work that way. It's not gonna happen. It's like she has 2 kids. She has twins. Like she's married. Like she doesn't care. I was like, I do. It ain't happening. Like no, they were playing with me. I was like, I got to meet all the Marlins baseball players at that time. It was back in 90. This was 2001. This happened, and yeah, I got my lanyards over there, and it was a pretty cool time. But the fact that I was sitting side by side with her, and she was just talking to me the whole time, and then she was practicing her songs, and I'm like, man, this is awesome. I could just close my eyes and pretend that I'm listening to the radio and you're singing. And she's like, oh, you're so sweet. I was like, of course. It's like it was so cool. Then Stevie B came over with his freaking entire family. He brought like the whole like Partridge family. Like they brought like this whole bus of people, and Lisa was like, "Oh man, I can't believe this shit." Like I'm like, what? It's like, nah. He comes out here, he brings his whole generation. I'm like, oh no. Oh, he goes deep, huh? It's like, yeah. So let me go say hi to him and then rush him out. Because he has his own skybox. So he came by, and Lisa went, said hi to the family and so forth. And then Stevie B came by. And then Stevie B was like, he was pretty cool. Like he said hi to me. He gave me a hug. He's like, how you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm doing good. Yeah, I guess it's going to be a long night because it's going to be raining all night. He's like, oh, it's like that? It's like, you guys don't know Florida, huh? It's like, yeah, I know it rains, but I go, yeah, it rains, but it pours and it's not gonna stop. So once it starts, they ain't stopping. So they all got paid. So, and I'm pretty sure they made up that show down the line. But I hope she's doing good. Hopefully in the future I'll get to run into her again. I have a feeling I will. All I have to do is when they come to the concerts here, I could give my buddy a call and I could possibly get in there and see her. She'll probably freak out seeing me. She's like, ah! I was like, oh Lord, not again. Part two. She'll crack up. I had her laughing the whole night, so it was so entertaining. But let's bring back, well, beautiful mask. It's the main reason why I made it big so you could look at it. I just gotta check this out. Oh, 7. I got carried away. I'm sorry, 7.
That's all right.
No, it's just these freestyle artists.
Roll.
Yeah, these freestyle artists, and especially when Stevie B came in, and then I will never forget all his family that came in because there was literally like I felt like it was a clown show. It was like literally like 20 deep of people in our skybox, and I'm like, holy shit. So that's why Lisa was like, fuck this. I'll do this quick. They'll be out. She didn't want to do all of them. She went and said hi, took the pictures and so forth, and scooted them out. I was like, damn, girl, that's what's up. It's like, yeah, no, I got to concentrate. I'm still, warming up. I'm still doing my thing. I was like, go ahead. So she sang so many beautiful songs right next to me. I was like, man, it was so cute. I back then I didn't have like a record device or any. I wasn't even thinking of that. I didn't even have my cell phone with me at that time. I left that shit at home, and the only memories that like I have it in my mind, the pictures. It's really cool. Yeah, have you ever chilled with a celebrity?
Nah, I wouldn't want to.
Mine was really cool. She was cool, but and then my other friend, he's pretty cool too, but he does plastic surgery to the celebrities. I met many celebrities because of him. They would come over and get their Botox done, or get their lip fillers, or some little nip tuck here and little plastic surgery there, and a little suck out some of that fat. Like, and my friend, he was a really big, pretty good plastic surgeon down in South Florida.
It's
So,
hard to be in that world without knowing about all the dirty shit that goes on.
oh, they're so dirty. Uh, they invited me to so many different parties and stuff. I'm like, nah, thanks, I'm good. If you had seen a picture of how I looked back in the day, they were like, holy shit, that was you? I was like,
Yeah.
that's why I was have all this attention when I was young. I was like, I don't want to be that way no more. I'd rather be a heavier set individual than to be cut up and looking too sexy. Like, no, it's too much. It's too much. Where's the fire extinguisher? Turn
That's
them.
why
Turn 'em.
I can't really watch movies because like no matter how much makeup they put on or how good the acting is, I know everybody in there knows about all the pedophilia in Hollywood
Oh,
and is
oh,
probably in on it. I
oh.
can't disassociate that and go into the fantasy. I just see a bunch of pedophiles no matter what movie I watch.
And it's true. And it's true because there's a lot of underground shit that happens, especially Disney underground. I mean, that's a whole different episode. Like, if we want to go deep into that pedophilia stuff, like underground Disney. That's all
Yeah,
I got to say. That's all I got to say. It's not. It's very dark. Hollywood is very, very evil. Very
Yeah,
evil.
I wish I had kept it. Um, I had the VHS tape of Aladdin, and there's a part in there. I think he says something like, "All good teenagers, take off your clothes." Like
Oh,
I heard the rumor about it, so I like went home and played it, and he sure as fuck did say it on there.
what? Yeah, because they sexual.
I'm sure
So
you can find it recorded on YouTube somewhere, but I used to have the actual cassette tape of it.
a lot of they had hidden subliminal messaging within these videos, right?
Uh,
So they would sneak in these phrases into the videos, and they would just it was part of their agenda, you know. Now they don't make it obvious. Now they just throw it right in your face. Back in the days, they used to hide it and put it in certain parts.
yeah, right, right.
Now they
They used
just
to
throw
do,
it right in your face and say, "Yeah, here, look." I'm like, what?
yeah, they subliminalized everybody to condition them first, and then
Hmm.
brought that shit into reality.
Yeah, Disney will never be the same. Not in my eyes. I mean, one of my favorite Disney movies, and this is like going back way back, was Fantasia. I like Fantasia. Who doesn't like Fantasia? Like, line up, line up. I'm a, I'm gonna shake you like the scene from Airport where the chick is sitting on the chair and she's not feeling good and they're like shaking her and they slap her, and then the nun comes and starts shaking her and slap her,
Yeah,
slap her twice,
airplane.
and they're all lining up. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's like I don't know. Fantasia was a good movie. It used to put me to sleep, like because it was so like it was melodramatic and also like it would tell a story but with music, and it was so relaxing that I would sleep. I would sleep. I would just listen to it and knocked out. I
Yeah,
think
they
we
had a place around here that used to do like a um used to do like a laser light show. What the hell's that thing you go into where they can show you like the outer space and shit, but it's not really, it's just a screen? A
yeah,
planetarium. Yeah,
okay.
a planetarium. They used to play Fantasia in there and have all like
When I
kind
was
of
little,
special effects and shit.
I used to go to the planetarium down in Miami, the Miami planetarium. I
Uh-huh.
used to love it. It was my favorite place to go for my field trips from school. We used to go there, and they had this one theater where you sit, and then they show you this. It's like a little bubble theater, and they show like the planets and all that's going on, and it was just so cool and so relaxing. It was one of my favorite trips, and also Vizcaya. Vizcaya, it's a pretty rich compound. I've been there, and yeah, I had a lot of weird field trips when I was little. We used to go watch a lot of plays. Um, we used to go to the Jackie Gleason Theater in Miami, and we would watch a lot of plays like the Nutcracker and all different types of shows. I guess my teachers didn't care for work so much, so they always wanted to put vacations. So we would all go on little trips, and we'll take the permission slips home, and our parents would have to sign for it. Sometimes there would be a charge. It would be like a small charge, like $3 or something like that. So, my parents used to give me the money and always to tell me, "Don't lose the money. If you lose the money, you're not going on the trip." So I would put it safe in my backpack so I could turn it in. But those were the days, you know. I mean, I remember one time a field trip. They took us to nature to be with nature. It had like alligators. It was like a swampy tour, but it was very educational, and I'll never forget that one because I was so young and I was so connected when I was in there, and I felt so much better when I was in the woods, and I was like part of nature. I still remember to this day that I wonder if they're still around, you know, but I don't even know where that place will be. I know the area, but I'm not sure if that place is still around. But yes, airplane, not airport. Thank you, Paula. Appreciate it. Love to all. I'm off to bed. Yay! I'm off to bed in 18 minutes. We'll
Yeah, I
wrap it
think I'm
up.
about to get off to bed myself.
Yeah,
So,
because it's already getting late.
all right,
Yeah.
man. I'm gonna hop off of here and just listen in the background.
All right, Seven. Thank you for
All right.
stopping by.
Talk to you later.
All right, peace. And thank Mr. Seven again for listening to my story. You know, listening to my Lisa story. she is, she's that night. I wish I would have had a camera that night. Ugh. Was sitting in the skybox for like 8 hours, and then there's a rain delay that's lasting hours upon hours and hours. And I looked at the time, I looked at the radar, I was like, "You got that check?" She's like, "Yeah, I got that check." I was like, "Good, because you ain't singing tonight." Like, Greg, you're amazing, you're awesome. I was like, "Thank you." She'll never forget me. I know. Shit. Those 8 hours, I look at her. It's like 8 hours. She'll start laughing. She'll know. She already knows. Oh, but sometimes the past could bring back happiness in your life if you really focus on the really, really good stuff that happened. Like it will replay in your head, like if you were there at that moment, and that moment you always live on within your thoughts, and you can always bring it up and manifest again. And I'm just happy that I experienced what I did at the age that I did. Everything we did in life got us to this point in life. Even the ones that don't watch, the ones that don't listen, it still has gotten them to this place and moment in time. Now, how are we going to progress? That is the question. I feel like if we can focus our energy and meditate and get back to nature, I think we will have the capabilities to make things a lot better than what it is now. Drink some water. Yeah, but this morning my voice was like Barry White. I had the Barry White voice. I had that like real deep voice. Like I was like, the doc was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Yeah, this is early in the morning. This is the deep, deep voice you're getting. This is the 6 o'clock. It's not 6 at night, but it's 6 in the morning." I was like, I felt like I was doing that smooth jazz radio late night where you have the disc jockeys talking real deep and low and putting out song after track after track after track. They try to offer me a job doing that here in Hartford because they heard my voice and they were like, "Oh, nice to meet you. Your name is?" I was like, "Rick. I'm here with my friend that's giving us a tour of the facility." It's like, yeah, like we heard your voice and it sounds really good. Have you ever had any thoughts of doing radio? I'm like what type of radio is like soft rock, late night, smooth jazz? I was like, uh, no, I don't see myself doing that, but you know, it would be a good job. But I just, in moments where you just make that decision whether you want to or not in life, that was another moment that I just turned it down. I was like, nah, that's okay. Because they would have been working. I'll probably been working now on the radio and just putting out the next music, saying, you know, reading out whatever they want me to read out, and just be on there for like 4 hours and then wrap it up and then go home and then do it all over again the next night. So, but no, I wouldn't want to do that. Imagine me being a disc jockey and putting out the radio. I'm like, let me tell you, my music would be from the 60s, 70s, and early 80s, maybe mid to early 80s. You may get some good like late 80s, but the early to mid 80s were like really good, popular time for music, all genres of music. So from like everything, heavy metal, rock, jazz, like lovey-dovey music, like freestyle, like everything was the radio. The music was so different, not like today's radio is like fuck you motherfucking bitch, fuck every day, dude, throw her in the wall and toss her outside, and yes, that's the way you live life, like fuck, like what? That's not music. But you're getting paid how much to sing that shit? Like for real? And the song is not even 3 minutes long? And you're getting paid how much? Yeah, no, but I wouldn't want to be that famous. I don't know if I could handle fame. I feel so private, and I don't know if I can handle fame like that. Remember, I said more money, more problems, more responsibilities. Brings more stress. you know, but I wouldn't mind being wealthy. You know what I mean? Wealthy is okay, but being rich, I mean, it's nice, but it comes with its headaches. And then you get what you wish for, right? If you manifest something like that, you best believe you better be ready for what's to come. So, like, yes, you may want to manifest that you want to be rich and famous and so forth, but you gotta look at the downward spiral too. You gotta look at the negative side of it. You can see the positive, and then you have to see the negative too, because it's gonna come both ways. So, and sometimes these celebrities are not really happy. If you look at them, they look miserable. 9 out of 10, you see in New York walking, they constantly look miserable. They don't look happy. I'm like what farted in your face to make you feel so down? Like, I don't get them. So I don't know. Got 10 more minutes. It'll be a minimum show today, 2 hours. That's good. Tomorrow, I will be showing a special showing of The Exorcist Believer on Discord. If you want to watch it, I will post the video link to Discord and you can join the show. Everyone will not be talking. They'll talk in the beginning of the movie, but when it's time to be quiet, it's time to be quiet. Everybody mutes their mics and we watch the movie. And I think
This Exorcist movie, it's not the best Exorcist movie. I've seen it. I went to the movies to see it. I told people they could like save their money and wait till it comes out, like the way I'm doing it right now, so you can watch it. Um, the first one is always going to be the best. The director's cut of The Exorcist is the best. So, like, I the first Exorcist is always going to be the best. This one, it's to me, it's too Hollywood. You know what I mean? It's like it's too Hollywoodish. It's not like you'll see. I mean, I have my mixed opinions, but the first one, hands down, the best. Never ever will be a better one than the first. Oh, thank you. Paula's going to sleep, so good night, Paula. And just when I finish work. Oh, you finishing work? Yes. Congratulations, Mrs. Savin. You made it through a nice evening of work. Congratulations, you made it. And yes, my desk looks amazing. Thank you, little bunny fufu. I set it up like this for all of us to be able to pick out an item and focus on it. Especially this one right here. If you focus on him and you see that third eye, you see his face, and like he's looking at you, and he can give you energy. He can grant you positivity, of course, but he has very strong third eye energy, and he's sharing it with me. And my third eye is so freaking heavy, like super heavy, like wide open. And I think the priest and the priestess, voodoo priestess down there, and they were really impressed with me. They were really impressed with me. Like I'm not I'm very rare. Very rare. The fact that she let me take a picture of her and let me take a picture of her shop was I would never like, and I'm the only one. That's the wildest part. Like she's like, in over 30 years that I've been doing this, I've never let anyone take a picture with me or the inside of the shop. And you're the first we let do that. You know how much that truly means? It means a lot. And I still have unfinished business. And I always got to listen to myself and stay the course, you know? Slow and steady wins the race, right? So I've been sitting on 400 for a while, slow and steady, creeping up. I think I'm at 406 subscribers. So we definitely need to pick it up on the subscriber count. I know I'm being suppressed by YouTube, and I'm trying to be a good boy by saying fuck you, YouTube. But that's me being good. That is me being very good. Um, but I think my channel should be way higher than what it is. Like I should be reaching out to a lot more people than what I'm reaching out to. And it's not because I want attention or anything like that. It's just I feel like there's more people that need help. No, they need someone to talk to. They need someone that could listen to them, because that's the most important part, is the listening. You know, breaking down what they're saying and helping them. That's so cool to do. You know, and especially like how I do and how I read people. Oh man, That's why I feel like there's more out there that can really take advantage of this opportunity, of us helping. And we don't charge. I don't charge. I base everything off of tips. If I get a tip, I get a tip. But it's like I based everything off of tips. They don't need to, I don't look for money. I don't be like, all right, this is the price. This is like, no. Like, it's like I always tell them, you give me what you feel in your heart. However you feel about me in your heart, that's what you give me. That's it. It makes it easier for me. And I enjoy doing what I do. I really do. Been doing it for a long time, 6 years, going on 7. But I will be leaving this show in 3 minutes. I hope everyone enjoyed the 2-hour show. It was cool. It was good. You heard some stories about me. And the chat was pretty nice and slow, which is cool. A lot of cool people came through. Eric, I appreciate you. Have a great night. Mrs. Seven, congratulations. You made it through another night. Have a great day. Get some sleep. I can't wait to hear your show later on in the afternoon here. Be afternoon time here, but I'll be glad to hear you when you go on. Paula, I hope you have sweet dreams tonight. Little Bunny Foo, hug that comforter real tight for me. You know what I mean. And everyone else, thank you again for coming through. Truly appreciate you guys so much. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to continue doing this every day if I have to. I was not thinking about coming on here today because I did a show early in the morning with Doc, and I did another one with Doc in the afternoon that took 7 hours. It was a great show too. It was a really good show. So, and I did another 2 hours today. So I'm a little beat. And Doc wants me to wake up at 4 in the morning to do a show with him. I'm gonna set my alarm up to wake my ass up at that time. It's only gonna have like 3, maybe 2.5 hours of sleep, and then come on live and do this Barry White sound again. Like, literally, I sound so different. Like, who the fuck is that? It's like Barry White. It's like, oh Lord. Where, like, no, it's not Barry White. He's dead. But maybe he's giving me his voice through death. Oh man, now I feel like listening to some Barry White. All right. All right. I want everybody to continue to have a good day wherever you're located in the world. A good morning and a good night. Thank you again for watching and rewatching those who are repeaters. I appreciate you guys. Leave a like, subscribe. We got to get this count up. I mean, we got to start the march. We got to reach 500. Let's reach 500 and we can set little goals along the way. So with that said, I'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace for now.